Jai Bharti, Namaskar. Today we are going to have a discussion on cause and effect, which is called Ishikawa diagram, also known as fishbone diagram, and the and we'll try to find an analogy with the karma and liberation in Sanatana Dharma. So, as we know that the cause and effect diagram or the Ishikawa diagram is basically to find out, we can use it as a root cause analysis. If you want to find the solution of a problem, it is also used in design. It can be used in management. It has having a varied use. Now we'll try to relate this thing with Bhagavad Gita, particularly chapter number 12, which is the Bhakti Yoga, sloka 6 and 7. So here 6 and 7, the sloka is like this. ये तु सर्वाणि कर्माणि मयि सन्न्यस्य मत्परा अन्ये एव योगेन माध्यानन्त उपासते तेषाम् अहं समुद्धर्ता मृत्यु संसार सागरात् भवामि न चिरात् पार्थ मय्यावेश चेतसाम्. Here Krishna explains that Bhagavan Krishna, that those who dedicate their actions to me remain ever attached to me and also remain ever attached to me and worship me with a single-minded devotion. For such devotees, I swiftly become the I rescue them from the ocean of birth and death, that is मृत्यु संसार सागरात. In Punjabi you say वैतरणी पार लगा देना. And with that, okay, that minds are fixed on me. So if their minds are fixed on me, then I try to give him the rescue from this particular ocean of birth and death, which basically this recycle. Now, when you take this as a fishbone diagram, what is the problem statement for this? The problem statement is the endless cycle of rebirth or the sansar. Sansar is, it's everything decays, whatever happiness changes into sorrow, whatever. Your body, your wealth, everything, it changes into sorrow. So this is the problem. So this endless cycles of birth, then death, then again rebirth, and then again death. So this churning is a painful thing. And if one is more ignorant, then death always will haunt him, that death is going to come. So this is the problem statement. Now what are the causes? The fishbone diagram. One is the sanchit karma. Sanchit karmas are those karmas which, suppose you have 100 lives. So in those 100 lives, whatever accumulated karma phala is there, it's called sanchit karma. Now out of those sanchit karma, if you are going to spend 2, 3, 4, whatever the number in a particular life, suppose this particular life, this present life, this is called prarabdha karma. So out of that huge karma phala, some we are going to bear, we are going to face those problems. Then there is this is the second thing is called prarabdha karma. When we actually use those five and we try to live with that, whatever the pain or unhappiness we get in our life, that we use. This is called prarabdha. This is the ongoing thing, which is we are going to actually we are, you can say, in terms of if you have 100 notes, so in this life you are going to spend 5 notes. 5 notes is of this the pain of 5 lives. And then there is something called agami karma, the new actions and their future fruits. The present life which you are going to earn and then keep it in bank, this is called agami. So this is also a cause for that problem statement. Then there is a ego. Ego is something which is you can say ahankara, which gives you the I factor, that I am doing this. One has a notion that he is doing everything. Suppose if you have made a, let's say, you can say nice idli dosa, then you just understand that you have not created that rice out of which that dosa is there. The water you have not created, the salt you have not created, the masalas you have not created, the pot in which it was made you have not created, the gas which was used for the light you have not created. But you have that feeling that you have done it. You have created a item, but the ingredients of it you have not created. So this sense of this is actually the ahankara or the ego or the doership. This is also a cause of pain. Then the raga and dvesh is again a reason. Raga is something which, suppose you love chocolates, then every day you want to eat chocolates. This generates a raga. Every day you want. And suppose you don't like coffee, so you keep on building that thing. Okay, I don't like coffee every day. So this is dvesh. And ignorance, which is called avidya, which you are not knowing. So these are basically the causes or the bones of this fish in the fishbone diagram. So this is now let's understand let's dwell into this particular problem statement, the endless suffering in samsara. So like in Bhaj Govindam it says that punarapi janam, punarapi maranam, means every day you means this every time you get birth and death and birth and death. And in sort of technical terms you can say your project is stuck in a loop and you are not going to come out. Your project is not being closed. So you can say that. So this is the problem statement. And so now Bhagavan Krishna says that why don't you do one thing, that you give everything to me. and then what will happen that okay, with with your pure mind you dedicate all the actions to me, and then you will be free. That is the thing which he says. uh, so here we can say that suppose you take there is a team, and team there are 11 players, and everyone tries to do something. Someone bats well, someone bowls well, someone fields well. But when he is batting and he is scoring a century, instead of saying that I have scored a century, one can say, okay, I am just a means of scoring that century. You don't have to say, actually you have to feel, you have to be in direct connection with the God. You don't have to publicly say this, but okay, because of him I am doing it, and it is dedicated to the team. If I fail and get a duck, again I dedicate it to the team, because I am just doing my work. I am not the doer. But yes, doing an action in the best way, the best planning, the best execution, I will do it. But the results, that is called karma phal sannyas. Karma you have to do it. But when the results, the fruits come, then you distribute to the team. That is because of him. You give credit to everyone. In management sense, you can say a leader, he creates heroes. A film, if it flops, the entire blame goes to the director or the producer. But when the film becomes a hit, the actor says, I have done it. No one says that because of the director it has been done. So here the Bhagavan Krishna says that the actor should say during the failure of the film or the success of the film that it is because of the director. Very simple. So, and instead of a team, you can say to the Vishwarupa, the entire, the humankind, the man, the jungle, the entire nature is the Vishwarupa. So you dedicate to the nature. Very simple terms. That is it. So this kind of behavior will get you rid from that particular karma phala, or the agami karma will be stopped. That is what he says. Thank you. Hope you have liked it.